Hey, my name's Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And today I'm back with another Goodwill Outlet haul. I got 52 pounds today. At my Goodwill, the price goes down at 50 pounds. So I try to always hit that mark. I think I got a handful of really good things. I hit one great bin, which always, makes me happy, and the trip feels worth it when you get one or two like really good pieces. So other than that, I did get some stuff to take to Once Upon a Child and Plato's Closet. I did not get too much to send into ThredUp today that I can recall off the top of my head, but yeah, I was happy with this trip and I'm excited to show you. So first, here is this little cropped hoodie with sunflowers on it. This is from Urban Outfitters. It has a couple little snags that I have to cut off, but that is totally fine. I would consider taking this to Plato's, but the last time I took stuff, they really weren't taking anything that wasn't like explicitly spring and summer, so I don't know if they would take this, even though to me this kind of has spring and summer vibes to it, so I might have to sell that myself. And this is a little baby onesie, or whatever the proper name for them is that isn't trademarked, bodysuit, I guess. This one has a little hood and some kind of rabbit ears to it, and this is by Kate Quinn, and her stuff is oftentimes bamboo, and I love to pick up baby bamboo stuff, and this piece is. I think I have one other piece that isn't bamboo that I got today from this brand, but I'll look it up and see. I might just take it to Once Upon a Child, but I do like to sell bamboo. This is just kind of a insignificant piece, but we'll see. And this is from Abercrombie, and I did get a handful of Abercrombie pieces today, which do very well for me. This is, I believe, a men's button-down shirt. It's just like a light striped in a medium. Some of their stuff is linen. I don't know if this piece is. It might have a little bit based on the feel of it, but it's 100% linen. So linen does well, and I will definitely sell this one myself. I think this was Abercrombie as well. These were right next to each other. This one is floral and a little bit of stretch to this one, and I imagine this is also men's, but not 100% sure. This one is 100% viscose. So these were both on top of a bin that was super picked over, like about to be rolled back. So I don't know if someone threw these back or if I just got lucky or what happened there, but I can't find anything wrong with them. And this was also right with it. So this is Lululemon, and this could definitely be an older style, but in a sports bra. I'm still happy to pick them up, and it has the code, so I can't imagine it's that old. And even if it was old, I'd just take it to Plato's because they don't really care about the age of Lululemon, at least my store. So that was a fun little pile to find on top of a bin just waiting for me. Then these are by Reiss, which is an expensive brand. It doesn't always have the best resale value, but these are just a nice simple black pant. They are women's, size 6, and they're kind of like a skinnier leg. I might send them to ThredUp. I will have to look them up. I haven't sold much Reiss in a while, because I don't pick it up at like full price, but in the bins I will definitely grab anything designer that I come across. And this is something I had not really looked up. I was at 47 pounds, and then I went back to get the 50 so I could hit the 50 mark and get the discount. So this is like a quarter sleeve sweater. The brand is Fenright Manson, but it's merino wool, so that's why I grabbed it. I didn't see any holes in it, so I'll probably send that to ThredUp. And these are Offline by Aerie, which I will grab at the bins sometimes. These are pretty current. They are a little shorts, like the very flowy shorts with the crossover waistband. Sometimes I would take Aerie stuff just to Plato's, but since these are pretty trendy and current, I think I'll sell those myself. And I picked up one other home goods thing today, but I do grab stuff at the bin sometimes. This is just a pillowcase, and this is by West Elm, and I do pick up stuff from West Elm, Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel, those type of brands that have some kind of following and are expensive. So this is 100% cotton. It's from 2020. It was just the one pillowcase. It has the buttons on the back, but I usually sell pillowcases from West Elm for right around 20 bucks. So super lightweight at the bins. You can't beat that. Okay. And these are kind of interesting. So these are from H&M Divided, and the style is very Y2K with the belt and the seams, no butt pockets, but I think they're current, or at least more current, because I don't think that is H&M's, 20-year-old tag on there. But well, I'll see if I can find anything about them, but I'll probably list these myself based on style. This was just a grab for Plato's Closet, and I have a few bags in here. They take almost any bag I bring them. So this is just a cute little tote bag. And then this one I grabbed for there as well. So it's the very popular shoulder bags. The brand is, a nothing brand. This one might not even have one. I have a couple bags today, but I'll just make sure that there's no marks on it, shake out the inside to make sure it's clean, and they'll give me a few bucks for that. I never find good bags at my bins. They're usually a complete disaster, but sometimes I do find no-name ones that Plato's will take. This is another piece that I grabbed at the end to try and make the weight. It is a polo from the brand Hawker Rye, which looked halfway decent, but I didn't look it up, but it's my husband's size, so if it's not worth anything, I will just stick it in his closet. But the brand and tag looked halfway decent, so I will look that one up and see. This has a little mark on it, but I'm pretty confident that it will come right out. But the brand is really hard to read, but I think it says beige for tanny. So I'm gonna have to try and look this up, but I just thought it was a cute style. The tag looked halfway decent, which if you resell, you know what I mean. So if it's worth nothing and I can get that little mark out, I think Plato's will take it. But hopefully it's, worth like 20 bucks, and then I'll list it myself. Okay. These were in the very good bin that I hit. So it was the bin I started at the turn of the bins. And I always just try to look for one piece that I recognize a brand or a pattern that I like, or something that seems interesting or expensive, or whatever. Sometimes you can see the tags. So I saw something from Vineyard Vine, so I was like, okay, I'll stop here. And that piece ended up being all stained, but I found probably around 10 things from this bin that were great. So that was really exciting. So this is Wilfred, which is an Aritzia brand, and they're a pair of, I think they're black. They're kind of like a wider leg. They're probably around ankle length or cropped. I'm sure there's some wool in them. There's not actually, but they feel like wool. So these I'll probably get around $30 for those. Let's see what else was in that bin. This was probably one of my best finds of the day, and I'm not, gonna make you wait for it, but so this is Jill Sander, which is a very expensive brand. I've only come across it a couple times, and it is this jacket peacoat type style. It's stiffer like a blazer than like a wool, peacoat. I was really excited to find this piece. I would have been excited to find this in the regular thrift store, so finding it at the bins was amazing. This was in that bin too, and this isn't anything special, but once I saw a piece or two that was very good brands, I just started grabbing a whole bunch of stuff and then, looking at it afterwards. This is just ASOS, which at the bins I will pick up some stuff. This is a really cute kind of asymmetric midi dress that you would wear as a wedding guest or to a cocktail party. It's a size 12, which is a great size, and I can probably get around 15 to 20 for this, and it's a pretty lightweight dress, so this is definitely the season for that kind of thing with so many weddings and that kind of stuff happening. We'll come across more things from that bin as we go, but this is just from Target. This is all in motion, but it is a really nice fleece jacket in this green. This is totally something I would bring to Plato's, but I can't do that at this time of year. They won't take this right now. But I think I'll list it myself for probably around 20 bucks. So I think it's a pretty current piece. I'm going to say within the last couple of years. It's from 2021. So I will list this, hopefully get around 15. If it doesn't sell by next fall, I would consider pulling it and taking it to Plato's, which I just did that with a handful of stuff the last time I went to Plato's. And a ton of it sold, so that was awesome. But this is Athleta. This is definitely an older Athleta piece, just a basic tank top. I'll probably take this to Plato's and see if I can get them to take that. If not, I'll list it, but I think they'll probably take that from me. This is H&M for me to bring to Once Upon a Child. They love to take graphic tees, so that was my plan with that one. Then this is Zara, and I do sell kids Zara, so I may consider listing this, but I'm kind of just loving the moving stuff out quickly that comes with Once Upon a Child and Plato's, so I may just take it there since it's a little out of season, and the Once Upon a Child will take stuff that isn't in season. But this is the other piece I found from Kate Quinn, and it's so cute with these little bunnies on it. This one is not bamboo, but I think Plato's will take that. They do, or Once Upon a Child will take that. They like that brand. And this is for Plato's too. This is Wild Fable from Target. Very trendy little top for summer. This is from 2020. I will cut that tag out before I bring it there because they may say that is too old at this point, but I think that style is still very in. And these are some Nike leggings. They just were in really good condition. I don't always pick up Nike stuff, but these are just gonna go to Plato's. I think they were a large. I can't find the tag in there, but they were good condition at the bins. My Plato's will definitely take those from me. Another just cute little summer piece for Once Upon a Child. These are some little baby shorts from Old Navy. I try not to pick up too much of the super little kid stuff, like under 2T, unless it's really cute or very lightweight, because they don't always take that. They definitely like, I'm gonna say like 4 to 10 is probably their sweet spot where they will take almost anything I bring them, but sometimes the baby stuff is so cute you can't help it. These are some Levi wedgie jeans. Now, I know people like to sell these, but I just do not have any luck selling Levi's. So I'm taking those to Plato's. And they always have a lot of them, so I'm pretty confident they will take those from me. Today was a decent day for some Madewell pieces. This one is an extra small, but it is a very cute piece, a midi dress with the smocking at the top and the square neckline. I'm going to say this is within the last couple years. Let's see. 2021. So I will sell that one myself. And these actually have a Once Upon a Child tag on them. So they're going right back there, but these are More Than Magic, not a brand I know, but they're just some fun tie-dye leggings. We'll take that off. But I think they take most like activewear stuff that I bring them. Then this one, I think I'm gonna try at Plato's just based on the style. It's Calvin Klein, but it's this very mini fitted t-shirt dress with the little logo there. And I would normally say Calvin Klein is not a brand I would bring there, but based on the style, I'm gonna try that. If not, that one will go to ThredUp. I don't really sell Calvin Klein. Okay, so this is Lulu, but it's one of those sports bra tank attached pieces that are always super twisted, so I have to figure this one out. If it has a code in it, I will sell it myself. If it does not, I will take it to Plato's, and it does not, it's a size 6. So Plato's will probably be getting that one once I straighten it out. And these were a piece that I'm not 100% sure about, but so it says Fielder, but then it says Bonobos, which Bonobos is a good menswear brand, and I have sold it sometimes. I don't love picking up men's stuff, so I don't always grab it, but I was interested in these based on the style, but then also Fielder because that's the logo on it, which is clearly not Bonobos' logo, so I'm guessing Fielder is a good collab or a line that they have or something, so we'll see how those do. They're that kind of activewear men's dress pant style, like a golf pant. This is J. Crew, a men's shirt, but I grabbed it because it was from 2023, so very current. It's in good shape, size medium. I will list that one. And these are going to go to Plato's. These are Topshop. They are some shiny shorts. Hopefully they'll take these. They're in really good shape. They're just kind of not, I don't sell a ton of Topshop, but they do make some really cute stuff. These are for Plato's as well. My Goodwill was selling them for $7, which is more than the normal pants price at my Goodwill, so they had these listed up. But these are Adidas, just some like jogger pants. I don't know if they're men's or women's, but taking them to Plato's was my intention. I think this was my only Free People piece of the day, and it is a halter bralette. This style doesn't do as well as they used to, but at the bins for 10 cents, I still pick that up. I'll list that. And then this was one that I wasn't sure of, but I grabbed it at the end and didn't look up. So Without Walls, the branding on it looks nice. They almost, I was wondering if they were like softball pants or something. Or something with swim. They're a very interesting texture. So I have to look those up and then we'll see what those are. I think these were the only other piece of Lululemon that I got today, and these are definitely an old style, but I grabbed them since the yoga pants have been in recently. So they are a low-rise, or as the kids call them, flare pants. So I think they're reversible. One side has this band, and then I think the other side is just plain black. So I'm sure these are far too old to have any kind of code on them, so I'll just have to guess, but they are a size 4, and I think I'll list them myself, but Plato's might end up with them. I think they would probably take them because even though they're old, they're that flare legging that's been very popular. And this was in my very good bin, so this is Sunday Best, which is Aritzia, and I think these are shorts. They kind of look like a skirt. Super tiny, but really cute, and I will list those. This was also in that bin. This is Everlane, and it is a bodysuit, long sleeve, v-neck, has the part that snaps, and I've sold a couple Everlane bodysuits. I was hoping it was Aritzia because their bodysuits do really well for me, but I'll take Everlane for sure. And we have some more Madewell. I did throw back 2 pair of Madewell jeans today, but I grabbed these because they were in pretty good shape. They're from 2019, but they're the mid-rise skinny, but they'll sit for a little while, but at the bins, it's really hard to leave good brand, good condition pieces behind. And this was also a great find today from that bin. So this is Ted Baker, and it's a size 6, which is probably like an XL. And it's this shift dress with floral on it, and it has floral on the back as well. It's in beautiful condition. It's definitely like past knee length. I was super excited about this one. I hope that I can get around $100 for this because I'm thinking it is a classic piece. It's also probably pretty current, and then that size is great as well. These are some more jeans that I'm thinking I will take to Plato's, but let's see. They're from 2021, so I'll just double check that I shouldn't list them myself, but Plato's was my intention. They are Gap, but I grabbed them because they are the high-rise straight in like a light wash, and they are size 14. So button fly, I think that Plato's will like those, and they price jeans really well. That's probably the best priced things at my store besides shoes. So if I can find jeans, you know, it brings up my average sale price there. This is Ralph Lauren, which I don't pick up all the time, but I do pick up anything that has the Polo Bear on it. This is a little baby 6-month long sleeve, and he's in a suit with a Christmas tree. So anything with the Polo Bear sells well for me. This is Zara, and it is this really funky print button-down shirt. I love to pick up fun things from Zara, men's, women's, kids, any of it. I will sell that one myself. And this has a small stain on it, but I grabbed it anyway, and weirdly, I think we found like 4 or 5 pieces from Rag & Bone today. And this is a scarf, and you can probably see there, it has a stain. I'm going to work on stain treating. It kind of looked like it should come out, but it's a wool polyacrylic blend. I don't think I've ever sold a scarf from Rag & Bone before, but scarves at the bins are awesome because they are super lightweight. This is for Plato's. These are some, or these will go to Once Upon a Child. I believe they're kid size, but they are some boys shorts in this fun print. And this is some more cute Zara. This is just a little tiny crop top. I was hoping that maybe I'd find like some matching pants or a skirt with it, because I have a feeling it was probably part of a set at one point, but I did not. So I'm gonna see if Plato's will take that. If not, I will list that myself. Then this is kind of a random pickup, but it was, you know, this way. I thought, all right, let me grab it. Might be Patagonia. It is not, but I decided to keep it anyway. So the brand is Charles River Apparel, which is a company that does stuff that's often personalized or embroidered. And this is, but it's NPC, National Panhellenic Conference. So that's the governing body of sororities in college. So I figured that that was generic enough and that someone might be looking for something like this. I have sold some sorority stuff in the past, and they've all sold. So we'll see if there's any interest in that. Maybe someone who's on the board at their school, but kind of a random pickup. And then I found this set, and this is Land's End, and I think that it's like long johns is my guess. I don't think it's pajamas based off the material, but long sleeve and pants, going to take those to Plato's. I was glad when I found the full set of that. And we have some more, oh no, this is not Rag & Bone, but there's a very similar looking piece that is Rag & Bone. So this is not a brand that I know, that I grabbed at the end, and it is Civil Society, but I will look it up. I liked the style of them. They definitely have some linen in them, and if they are not worth me selling, this is a style of short that I think Plato's will take. This is another Madewell, and there's a small stain on this that I'm pretty confident will come out, but it is this nice flannel with the stripes instead of the plaid, and it's a very thick material. It is from 2019. I will list this myself. I found a few ties today, and again, ties at the bins are great because they are so lightweight. So this one is dead stock vintage. It has this very old tag on it. The print is, I think it's ducks. So grabbed it because it's vintage, but it's not ugly vintage, you know, like 80s vintage. So I think that one is really cool. We'll see how that does. And then these three I will probably bundle together because they are all Tommy Hilfiger. But I liked the really modern prints. So we have these two are the same, just different colorways, and then the purple has these kind of medallions on it. They seem to be in good condition, but ties often have some small stains on them, so I will double check and see, but I will list these three together to sell. And this is a Nike hat that will go right into my Plato's bin. They love to take hats. It's the Tailwind collection, so I don't know if that's running or something like that. The brim is kind of strange on it. This is a brand that I've only come across in jeans before, but that is Edwin. And it's this t-shirt with some Asian characters on it. I won't even guess which country those are, but I'll see if this is worth anything. If not, it looks like something Plato's would take. But I know it says Japanese sun tea, so there's our answer. But I know Edwin is great for jeans, so I grabbed it just to see. This I grabbed because it is brand new. The brand is Chickpea, and it's this little quilted footy with pink deer on it. Really cute. That'll go to Once Upon a Child. And this one I have to look up, but the brand is Hazel Village, and it has bamboo, so it's not a brand I've heard of, but we'll see if it's worth it. If not, I will, you know, just stick this one in my Once Upon a Child bin. And another one for there. This is a bathing suit from Old Navy. Really cute with the ice cream print, but it's kind of the, it's like long sleeved, so it's nice for sun coverage for little kids, size 4T. And then I think this is another bathing suit I grabbed. This one is Primark, but just really cute with the fruits. On kids' bathing suits especially, always check the butt to make sure there's not a ton of pilling, because that often happens. And this is Athleta, and I checked it over really good for stains, but I'd be shocked if there's not something on this white long sleeve shirt. It has this cute open back style. It was a pretty current, oh, there we go. There's a little tiny one on the sleeve, but I will try and wash that out. Then this was in my good bin, that is Theory. It is just a tank top, kind of a shell that you would wear under, say, a blazer or suit jacket type of thing. So I would probably send that one to ThredUp. And this is not a brand that I knew, but it was in that bin, and it's D&F Ricky Singh. So if it's nothing, I'll probably take this to Plato's. If it's something, I will sell it. I have to look that up. And this is a really old Forever 21 Y2K piece, and it is this like corset style top with the cheetah print on the inside. I thought this one was so funny. I will sell this as actual, vintage. Here is another bag that I grabbed for Plato's. It's a really interesting style. It's like very thin, kind of accordion-esque, but I thought that was a fun style for Plato's. This is the other home piece that I grabbed today, and it's a duvet cover, and I only found one pillowcase, which stinks because it is a queen size, so I was hoping to find at least one more. So here's the tag, and this is the brand Quince, which I didn't know that they made home items. They make clothes that are great materials but at kind of a lower price point. So like they'll make silk skirts or cashmere blend sweaters and stuff, and it's designer quality pieces at a lower price. So this is 100% linen duvet cover in this kind of sage green color. I think hopefully this will do really well. I'm glad I found at least one pillowcase, but someone obviously will have to buy a second one to match. But I think this was a fun find, and I love finding home pieces that are really good. Something like this is a pain in the butt to photograph, but that's okay. Hopefully I can find a stock photo, and then my after photos don't have to be as amazing, because taking a duvet cover photo is really hard. But okay. I found a couple pairs of shoes today. I found some really great single shoes and never found the matches for them, but I did find a couple pairs. So these are Vince. I don't have the best luck selling Vince shoes. They're such a soft leather and they're really good quality, but I just cannot move them. So I'm going to try and take these to Plato's if I can clean up the rubber a little bit. And then the other two pair of shoes will probably, I don't know, I might sell these. So these are Keens, they're kids. I do sell Keens. I just have quite a few right now, and they were moving really well, but they haven't been as well this year. So we'll see if I decide to list these myself or not. And then the last pair is for Once Upon a Child. People really don't pick up the kids' shoes, like the little ones at my bin. So these were in good shape. They're just from Walmart, but they'll give me $1 or $2 for them. And they take majority of shoes at my Once Upon a Child. These I grabbed because they are 100% linen and an XXL. So they are some red linen pants from Charter Club, which I don't pick up Charter Club, but linen at the bins is always a good find. These slippers, right when I first got there this morning, and these are Bombus, which is a sock brand, and it sells great. It is the only sock brand that I would like consider going out of my way to find at the bins. Or Smartwool. I've sold used Smartwool socks very well before too. But I've sold these slippers before. They sold super fast for $25. These are a little more worn than the first pair I found, but still at the bins, great find. And then I found one pair of socks with them as well. These look very small, so they might be a kid's. They just say size small, but I don't think these would fit my feet. So I will probably list those. I may have some other ones, or I might wait until I have a pair or two to bundle together, but they do sell. And then this is another piece from Reiss, and this one is, I think, a men's polo, but it's knit, and I think that this will do really well, especially with these kind of unique snaps on it. But this feels very modern. I know like Abercrombie is making stuff like this, so I think this piece will do very well from Reiss. Here is another piece of rag and bone from that good bin. These are some men's shorts. I'm not seeing any sizing in them, so I'll have to do some measurements, but we'll sell those. Then this piece I have to look up as well. It is a little halter top with a zipper in the back, and it is with jean, which I have not heard of. If it's nothing, Plato's will get it. If it's something, hopefully worth me selling. Then these were from that same rich bin as well, and the brand is Rondorf from Paris and Stockholm. Didn't bother looking it up, just grabbed them because I knew if they weren't expensive that Plato's will definitely take men's sweat shorts. Then we also found some All Saints in that bin. And these are a black cigarette skinny jean. They're in really good shape. And then this is for Once Upon a Child. A little out of season, but it's really cute. Old Navy size 6-7. The little tie in the back. And then this is not something I knew, but I could tell it was brand new still. It's Blankets and Beyond, and I think it's a baby swaddle, but it's fuzzy on the inside, and it's still like tacked together with you know, like tag things. I don't see any tags on it, sadly, but it's definitely brand new, so I'll see if Once Upon a Child will want this one. And then another kids piece. This is little kid Zara. It's a very cute piece, which I would often sell this myself, but I think I will send that to Once Upon a Child. Then these are Athleta, and they are definitely an older style. They are a lower rise crop from, let's see, 2015, but they were in really good shape, so I grabbed them anyway. And we have some Sweaty Betty, which is a good activewear brand to have your eye out for. And this is the logo, which I often see that first. Knowing logos on activewear brands is always good because you'll see that on the outside before you even have to look for the tag or not. I think I will probably list that one myself. These are just going to go to Old Navy. I think they are some Co's Core. So they're I think they're fleece lined, Old Navy size XL leggings. We'll see if they'll take those or not at this time of year. They do take Old Navy leggings from me, but I don't know if they'll take the fleece lined ones right now. Then this I found at the end when I went back, which was surprising, and that is Good American, and it is a long sleeve bodysuit. I didn't see anything wrong with it, so I don't know why someone had thrown it back. I mean, they may not have. It could have definitely just been, you know, at the bottom of a bin, but oftentimes I think someone threw things back when they're something good left over. So I don't know why that one ended up where it was, but glad that I found it. And then this is an Aritzia bodysuit. The Babaton ones do better than the Wilfred ones, but I will still definitely sell this. It's a pretty basic one. The Babaton ones are really thick, so you know they fit you very well, but that one's still fine. This is the only Anthropologie piece I found of the day, and it is by Anthropologie. It's just a gray sweater that sits off the shoulder. Seemed to be in really good shape. A little bit of pilling that will come right off with the sweater shaver, but otherwise very good, and found that towards the end as well. This is J. Crew. I just like the style of it with this kind of wrap front, and the very light chambray is nice for this time of year. I believe it was fairly current as well, 2019. So this one I would probably just send in to thread up though. Only a few more pieces. Then this one is the Cashmere project, and it was from that bin. I didn't even look it up. It's not something I knew, but it's 100% cashmere. Obviously by the name we could guess that, but at least it's that, like, it's not the normal cashmere texture that always has a million holes in it. I didn't see anything wrong with this one, so that was fun to find. And then these, I have no idea how all the crazy vintage people didn't pick these up. These are some orange tab, which is older Levi. And they are definitely kids, size 8, 550 jeans. So I thought those were really fun. Fine, they seem to be in really good shape besides this little piece coming off the paper on the back, but besides that they're in really good condition and quite vintage, so that was cool. And this is for Plato's. It's just H&M, but a very current mini dress in kind of a denim or canvas type material, and I thought the pink was fun for summer. We have some Abercrombie jeans. These are the mom high-rise in a size 2. They were in really great shape. I will definitely sell those. And this is just Forever 21, but again, I liked the style of it for taking to Plato's. It seemed current to me. It has like this fun open back, mini pink, so we'll see if they'll take that. And this is Burt's Bees, which I do come across a lot, but this was just really cute. It had a bodysuit underneath it, but it was pretty worn, so I pulled that out and just kept this, and that will go to Once Upon a Child. And this was in the good bin, but not as good of a brand as some of the other things, but it is Urban Outfitters, and it is this little mini skirt with the lace around it, kind of has a lingerie look to it, and it's a little dusty, but that should come off when I wash it. And then I'll save that one for last, which is always a fun thing to find at the bins. These I did not look up yet, so this is the tag of this one, It says Pisces in kind of a graffiti looking design. And Plato's will absolutely take that if it's not worth anything. And then this one was in the good bin, and I don't know what it was. I forgot to look this one up, but it's like a waffle knit tank top. So the tag looked good, and with all those other things I found in there, figured it was worth a shot. And then to finish us out is some Patagonia. So this is a full zip jacket. Let's see. I don't know if this one is men's or women's. So when I look it up, we'll know, but it is a medium, full zip style. Doesn't have any logos or anything on it. So this was in that great bin as well. And even if this had been the only thing I found in that bin, I would have been happy, because Patagonia at the bins, especially the better sweater materials, is always a fun find. But on top of all of the other goodies I found in that bin, it was really exciting. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned a new brand or two, and I will see you next time.